All right, dickheads, welcome to Listen Up and Fucking Listen, a dumbass podcast to distract yous from this crazy-ass world. I am Philly Mark, a.k.a. King of the Philly Dub, a.k.a. Good Pill Hunting. And with me, is, as always, is my co-host, whose brain is toast, my cousin Cody, the infamous Cody, fucking Cody.
Yeah, what up, Mark? Fucking
up,
bird
dude?
gang, dude.
Fucking bird gang, dude.
My brain is toast. I'm smelling toast. Did I just have a stroke? What the fuck's going on in this crazy ass world?
I just had a stroke and I'm feeling fantastical, but not the kind that leaves you physically enabled. I'm talking about the kind that makes you tired, but this stroke was different. It didn't make me tired. It made me wired. Sometimes you get those, I call them Red Bull jerks, where, you know, it gives wings to your ding. If you know if you know.
Oh, yeah, I've been there. I'd like to give myself a stroke and a poke once in a while if I'm feeling frisky. You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Just straight up, I call it a tug and thug. I mean, like, I give myself a tug and I'm feeling like a thug. I'm feeling tough. I'm feeling ready.
Timberlands.
I put on Timberlands. They are heavy as shit. Shout out to anyone that wears Timbos. I mean, they do look beautiful. However, they are really hard to keep clean. And it's like walking on fucking bricks. But style points for yous, my dudes.
I did have that one little period in high school where I was wearing velour track suits and Timbs. I was confused. I didn't really know how to.
No, dude, I remember like this ladies, gentlemen's, every person's, this cocksucker would wear fucking gold chains that weighed more than he did. half the fucking time, Cody was looking at the fucking floor because the fucking chains were wearing him down. This cocksucker was like fucking Bob Marley from the Christmas carols.
Yeah, well, you know, I was a product of my environment, and that environment was, you know, garbage Delco, and you know, we smoked a lot of blunts, you know, a lot of Dutchies, and we put all kinds of stuff, angel dust, you know, we'd be putting gasoline in there, it'd fucking blow off our eyebrows. That's how I have no eyebrows. Put gasoline in a blunt one time, and now I look like I got alopecia up there.
Nah, dude. I mean, that's a good story to tell. You could be like, I was smoking this fire shit. Literally, I mean, dude, it happens. Like, if it makes you feel any sweater, when I was a chubby little bull, I could, you know, we were both poor. I couldn't afford fitted hats. So as you see, I got a snapback on right now. But if you were a cool bull, you had the fitted hat. But I had it. So what I did was
stickers, all that. Yeah.
Dude, what I would do was I would put fucking duct tape on the back of the snapback. So it looked like it was a fitted hat, more like a shitted hat. But, you know, like I had to be real careful. And in hindsight, I probably spent more money on the duct tape to fucking cover up the snapback. I should have just bought a fucking fitted then.
Yeah, well, dude, you always had that big ass dome. I remember you never fit in nobody's helmets. You know, that thing was big. Like, you've grown into it now, but like your head right now is the same size as when we were little kids. You looked like a goddamn bobblehead walking around.
I mean, you guys, no cap there. There's no lies to be told. I mean, you remember I would step in the batter's box and the fucking helmets didn't fit me. So I'd wear the fucking construction johns. All right. The fucking yellow construction hat.
About that. You look ridiculous.
I did. I look like a fucking dickhead and jogging around the bases looking like, am I running around the bases or am I going to fucking do maintenance on the dugout? Who's to say?
I thought you were a contractor.
Hey, but you know what? You live and you burn. That happens. I got a big head. I wish I could say it's because my brain is so big. It is not. Just to remind you, if this is your first time listening, welcome aboard the SS Shitstorm. That's you know, our ship. What we like to do, if you're looking for wisdom, articulations, it's not gonna happen here, folks. This is a dumb podcast with two dumbass Philly Delco scumbags that are just looking to have a good time. We're just looking to talk our shit. And yeah, we're just trying to get people through this crazy thing called life, you know, as the famous musician Queens once said.
Oh, dude, I love
right? He was
Queens.
like, dearly beloved, we are here to get through this fucking John called life. So let's put some whiz wit on it and get perked up.
Oh man, I see a little cheese whiz on a John. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, let me get a whiz wit, please.
Yeah, but that song is by you're confusing your royalties. That one is actually by Prince's. The one I'm talking about to get me through this thing called life, that's from Queens, I think. I mean, I'm no Shazammers.
The TV show?
Not fucking Kevin James ain't no recording artist, dude.
Well,
I mean, if you fucking recorded his farts, it'd probably make some fucking music.
Paul Fart, Mall Cop.
Yeah, I mean, like this is a different tangerine, a different tanger, whatever you fucking call it. Fucking, how's Kevin James getting all these sweet gigs?
I heard his last movie where he plays the head coach of the New Orleans Saints is garbage. So
I mean, it's a happy Madison movie, so that could have some sense. I don't know why this just popped up in my head. How tired do you think Kevin James gets after he does a cum?
Well, dude, he's sweating like a hog in a state fair. I imagine he has a hard time making a cum.
Because I'm just like trying to do a mental picture, if you will. That's a tit picture, if you will. So he's fucking crushing his wife during sex, and he's like, go Mets or whatever fucking dumb team he roots for, and she's like, all right, I can breathe because I am no longer being crushed. Like, do you think he just goes straight to the fridge and just like fucking slams a Diet Coke, or is he immediately going to the fridge and fucking like shoving a hoagie in his mouth? Or is he just like sitting down on the toilet trying to cool the fuck off?
Yeah, I could see him being on the toilet eating a sandwich. I would not put that past him. Immediately when you asked that question, my mind went to some salamis with some provolone maybe on a Amoroso style roll, which I know they probably don't got Amorosos. So that sucks. But an Italian style roll, maybe some olive oil. So spicy Italian oil hoagie is what I imagine him eating on the toilet.
Wow, dude! Like your specificals, the way you're detailing this is like so much about fucking bread and. Mostly, a lot about bread because remember you used to steal bread. If I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, you were a bread thief. Everybody knows this. Tune in episode 1, episode fun. Get on the train, you dickheads. But that's neither here nor there. Dude, I mean, like, I feel like you have a future in bread.
Well, maybe I do like buns, hon.
All right, dude. But this is something to ask yourself. Hypothetical, if you will. Are you a baker or are you a faker, dude?
I'll bake something up right now.
I ain't talking about marijuana. I'm talking about
I'll put a bun in the oven. I'm ready to be a dad.
All right, dude. I was talking about a different kind of bread. I mean, bread can mean a lot of different things. So, all right.
Money? Money?
Yeah.
Make that bread.
Make that bread, make that money. Speaking of which, I did a little bit of gambling this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, with my life because I was doing a lot of cocaine.
Oh.
I was at
dude, I told you, you gotta chill out with that shit.
Dude, it's like peanut butter and jelly for me is booze and snooters. I'm sorry. So all right. So I was at Blu-rays, a mutual friend of ours. We call him that not because he does sell bootleg DVDs, but he's also sad all the time, very depressed. So he needs the cocaine to lift up his spirituals. So we got the idea to start playing board games. We're playing Scrabble. This cocksucker spells a word that is not a word. And I'm feeling I'm coked up and ready to choke up. I'm like, dude, Ray, what the fuck are you doing? You're cheating. I don't like this. We're about to throw hands. And he's like, dude, listen, you're so fucking high right now. You don't even know what the fuck word I just spelled. Because I'm like, dude, four is not a word. I've never heard of the word. Yeah, four, Four. And he's like, dude, fucking unwire your fucking, because I get the Tarzan jaw swinging around all the time.
Yeah,
it's like, fix your jaw and say it again. And I'm like, Four.
Yeah, it's 4.
This cocksucker spelled 4. I was so fucking tuned up. I didn't even realize. I thought he invented a word, but he was just spelling the word 4.
Yeah,
I almost got into a fight with one of our buds over something that, like, could have been avoided.
I think what it was, you're on cocaine, all right? And I know if you're with Blu-ray, it's garbage cocaine, okay? It's probably mixed with flour. So it's probably cut up, okay? It's definitely watered down. And yeah, you probably just snorted some flour. So you're immediately thinking he's trying to spell flour and he forgot the L. Get the fuck out of here. But you forgot that there's a number 4 as well as word 4. And that 4 has a silent U.
Oh, dude, you are like, maybe like I got the big head, but you definitely got the big brain, dude. And you are not wrong, because when you walk into Blu-ray's, apartment, it smells like 3 things: marijuana's, Fireball, and cocaine shits. I mean, it just smells like when like you walk into a bathroom at, like, let's say a bar or something like that, and like it just smells like a constant flow of cocaine shittery.
Yeah, dude, I just ripped ass a couple seconds ago. I don't know if you heard it, and it brought me back to the time I was with Blu-rays, and yeah, I had some. I don't know. I must have ate something real bad yesterday at the Chinese restaurant, because it just, and that's one of those senses. It brings you back and you think of memories. Well, I just dropped something out my asshole, and it really made me think of Blu-rays. So
I've been meaning to tell you this, dude, because I'm worried about you. You guys, Cody's favorite lunch special, and lunch special is a great deal because it's just a great fucking deal. Sweet and sour chicken, but this cocksucker always asks for them to do the sweet and sour chicken medium rare, and I'm like, dude, you can't leave. That's not how chicken works, dude.
Well, that's how I like my steak medium rare. No one gives me a problem about that.
Yeah, but dude, you're gonna get salmonella, dude.
Well, when was the last time you heard someone say, "Oh, yeah, I can't come in to work today because I got salmonella"? Nobody gets that no more. That was like Viking times or something. So I ain't too worried about it. When was the last time you heard someone get diagnosed with salmonella?
I don't know, dude. I don't watch ER. I don't watch Fuck You. I don't watch any of it, dude. So I don't know, because that's my only form of education is through televisions.
Yeah, House. I watch House, and I never saw any salmonellas in his home. Okay.
All right, fair enough. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's totally cool. But that is something to take in mind.
All right. Well, I'm going to keep eating and I like the General Sales medium rare too.
General, dude, you're going to die, dude.
Makes me stronger, dude.
That is true. It's going to bring up your immunity system. Yeah. And, you got immunity system is not my hunt of the week, but we've never met our immunity system. I would love to meet my immunity system, to just be like, thank you for an enduring and just like powering through all the terrible things I do to you. You're always like, you know what? I got anti-hotties. I'll flush it out and I'll make you better. So shout out to not just to my immune system, your immune system, everybody's immune system.
Is that your hunt of the week?
Nah, dude. I get to honorary hunt of the week. But I guess I could go into the hunt of the week.
Yeah, no, shout out to the immune systems for, keeping us alive. We live very unsanitary lives, you and I. So what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And apparently our immune systems must be, on roids because of the shit we put it through.
And dude, your surgery did not kill you. Your leg, at least one of your legs, is stronger.
It is stronger. They did say, they break the bone, it grows taller, and it's actually stronger than it once was. So,
Yeah, you guys, just a quick insert here. Cody is halfway done with his leg extension procedure. He just added a full 2 inches to those leggy johns.
One leg.
Just one. And so right now he's a little bit of like a little Frankenstein boot, but we're going to get this all worked out. So if you want to send some donations, we'll do a GoFundMe. Not GoFundMe on the internet, just go find either one of us, give us some money, and we'll get Cody's other leg done in no time. But yeah, let's go into Hunt of the Week, dude.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, Han, you're the Han of the Week. Hey, Han, you're the Han of the Week. I fucking love you, Han.
Woo, I love it. I love it. It gets me in the mood, dude.
Well, can I go first?
Yes.
Right,
you should go first because you are carrying this, all the stuff I've been saying, like your huge brain, and all of your thoughts is it's good. And I love it. So go first, dude.
All right. So we are recording this. It is Tuesday, March 8th. So it is International's Women's Day. So shout out to all the women's, even our moms, they're out there, they're doing it. They raised us. So shout out to all the women's. But my Hunt of the Week is probably the first woman I ever had a crush on. And I know for you, it's your Kelly Kapowskis. A lot of people go Kelly Kapows. But for me, it wasn't so much Kelly. It was a young lady known as Topanga. Okay. Topanga, or as I called her, Tabanya would be a treat because, man, there was something about her face, her eyes. I don't know. She just did something to me. And boy meets girl. That's when I realized, okay, I'm pursuing, I'm going full throttle. Like I'm out to get, laid right now at this age. I don't know. It's probably like 7. I'm like, yo, I'm out. I'm trying to get laid. So it was Topanga that really did that for me. So shout out Topangas. What do you think of her?
Dude, I mean, like, I almost did it come hearing you talk about it because, yeah, dude, Topanga had knockers the size of mansion doors, dude. Okay. It was like Nippy Titty City, population Topanga. Oh, yeah, you're right. Like at that age, just so developed, so supplils. And like she was so smart too, because when you're a bad boy, when you're a fucking idiot, like someone like myself or you, or less of an idiot, but still an idiot nonetheless. So like that's a huge turn on. She was so beautiful. I believe she had her little bang deal, John's going on. She had the nice little bangs for Topangs. How you doing, hon?
She did, yeah.
And like Corey was such a fucking dick lick.
I know.
But she never gave up on him.
Yo, you know what? I thought my whole life that was Fred Savage. And it turns out that's actually Fred Savage's brother. You know that, Corey?
No way. They're twins?
Twins? No, they're just brothers, I think.
What's his name?
I
think
know.
you just said it, Corey. No, that's Corey from Boy Meets Girl. Fred Savage and Ben Savage.
Ben Savage, there you go.
Is it Ben Savage?
Yeah, from Wonder Years. Well, that's Fred.
That's the Wonder Ball.
Ben
This
Savage is Corey.
All right, enough about that dickhead. We're all focused on Topanga.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Topanga. Yeah, there was something about her eyes that were just like dark. I don't know. She kind of looked like a catfish sometimes, but like in the best kind of way.
Like a catfish that you would fuck. Absolutely. And like, you know what, dude? Like I'm thinking and stanking. If you were a teacher, if you were Mr. Feeney, like, were you fucking going in a teacher's room and fucking jerking one out?
Like she was underage, so I don't know.
All right. But like there are stories. It's a tale as old as dime bags of students fucking teachers. I mean, I'm not saying Mr. Feeney was like that. I'm not saying he fucking was. Maybe he fucking liked balls. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he probably wanted to fuck Corey. I don't know.
I mean, what was the Corey's cool friend with the fucking hair? Sean, right?
Jebediah, what is it?
Nah, dude, it was was it Sean, the one that used to like fucking look like baby Jesse Katsopoulos?
Oh yeah, no, I mean, you're good at that. Like recalling names from shows from the '90s. I have drank away all them memories. I don't know.
Yeah. Shout out to fucking Kirkland brand alcohol, the official sponsor of Cody's lungs and liver. Not lungs, liver. I'm sorry. I don't know my
Yeah,
anemones.
I have huffed some of that down the wrong pipe. I'll tell you that it burns.
I mean, Kirkland brand markers. So yeah, technically that'll work too. Dude, that was a good one. I haven't thought about that and her in a long time. I think I'm gonna be go looking up some pictures a little bit later.
Yeah, she still looks great. Hasn't changed. Still beautiful. A big fan of Topanga's. Don't know. Have no idea what her real name is, but I do know she's beautiful.
I do actually. Her name is Danielle Fischels.
Oh,
so it's kind of iconic that you mentioned that she looks like a catfish when her last name is Fischel.
That is very iconical. Oh man. So shout out to Panga. I learned a lot from her. She gave me this one quote from a show and it stuck with me to this day. And I think about it almost every day. She said, "You can never go wrong with something from the heart."
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's real nice.
Think about that, dude. That's deep.
Well, my hunt of the week is a choice not made from my heart, made out of desperation and appreciation, if you will. So, my hunt of the week goes out to not just the girls, but the bulls and anyone who had this. Because I feel like it's a little bit outdated, but people are still rocking the disco ball in your mouth. Of course, I'm talking about people who have tongue piercings.
Oh, yeah.
You think about it, right? It looks like a little disco ball in your mouth. People always say, I like piercings. No, you don't. You like putting it out there that you like dong meat, John meat. You like mushing on puss, whatever your thing is. I mean, I had 2 tongue piercings because I was so desperate for the attention of a broad. And to let them know, hey, not only am I desperate enough to get 1 tongue ring, I'm desperate enough to get 2. I still have no idea what I'm doing.
You had those clit lickers. I was always so jealous of you because I never had the balls to do it.
Dude, I mean, I did have clit lickers, but I wish those tongue rings came with a GPS because I still couldn't find those motherfuckers. But you live and you burn, as I say. But there's also, it's like, I keep seeing a lot of it, and I just feel like it's kind of out of style. But it's a real commitment to your clipment, if you will.
When was the last one you've seen? I haven't seen one since 2005.
I seen like 3 in the past 2 days.
Whoa. Okay. That's surprising.
And typically like with the younger bulls and Hans, you see it's like they almost like talk with it the same way a broad from Chestnut Hill would do it once she shows off her engagement ring. You ever notice how they talk? It's like, oh, these guys, their tongue is out all the fucking time when they're talking like a cocksucking fucking dog because they want everyone to say, hey, look at this disco ball in my mouth.
Yeah, okay.
But I appreciate it. That's what I appreciate about it is because it is so out of style that, it'd be the same thing of like you with your fucking longer legs wearing bell bottoms. You don't see that no more. But I would appreciate the people that do.
Yeah, it's retro. You gotta appreciate it. And yeah, it's just there has never been anything that you could wear that shows like I suck cock, I eat puss, without a T-shirt that just says that, which would also be a good T-shirt. But it's just that's the number one thing people see when they see a tongue ring, and you just don't get that nowadays. So shout out to people still rocking the tongue rings.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not even just talking about the clip because I would double down and get T-shirts as well. I don't know if you remember, but I used to have a John that said, "Let me put my tongue on your bung." And because it's right there, dude. They're like neighbors. Like if I like if I'm going over going to see you, I'm gonna knock on your neighbor's door just to say hi. How you doing?
That reminds me, I put a bumper sticker on my sister's car one time, cousin Meg, and she she drove around with it for 2 weeks. I had no idea. It said honk honk if you want your dick sucked. And she had no idea. And she had was so confused why all these people are honking at her.
Dude. And I remember too, like she used to fucking, like she would be so pissed off about it. I remember one time she's like, yeah, you fucking Cody's a cocksucker. One time I pulled in the parking lot at Wawa, and then all these dudes pull in with their fucking Honda Accords and sweatpants, and they're fucking rubbing on their tuggers. And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? And then she saw the bumper sticker and she was real fucking pissed.
Yeah, she was real mad. But that's
a dickhead move, dude. That's a dickhead move.
That was kind of a dickhead move. I could have put her in a precarious position. So luckily, nothing bad happened.
Well, I don't know. Like being on we're the topic of dickheads. It's basically we have 3 segments on the show. This is the second one. We had our hunt of the week, and we have our dickhead of the week. Cody, hit that track and tell us who your dickhead is.
It's the dickhead of the week. It's the dickhead of the fucking week. I fucking hate your guts, you piece of fucking shit.
I love that sound drop, but every time I listen to it, it sounds more and more like a commercial for a pickup truck, the song.
Or Wranglers. Wranglers.
Buy a fucking Ford F-150, you fucking cock. Something like that.
Yeah. If anybody that has a car company is listening, that song is available. It's not copyrighted, so feel free to use it. But my dickhead of the week is something that's happening this weekend, and it gets me pissed off every goddamn year. I'm talking about the people that invented daylight savings. All right. So I looked this up, and you know who these dickheads are? The Germans. Yeah.
Fucking Germantown cocksuckers, dude.
No, not Germantown. These are just Germans.
Well, dude, why do you think they call it Germantown? Because Germans first fucking settled up on that job.
That's true. They probably, they probably brought this with them over to Germantown. This is during World War One, and this is a way for them to save energy on lights, which I guess could make sense back in, 1800s or early 1900s, whatever. So this is 1918, and then it starts spreading around like COVID. Everybody's like, yeah, let's do this. It's going to save us money. And then in 1966, Congress made this shit a law. But get this, 2 states were like, no, we ain't doing it. Arizona and Hawaii. They don't even fuck with it. They go, no, we're not doing that shit. So I thought it was all states, but no, 48 states do it. Fuck this. I'm saying lock the clock, you fucking cocks, because we don't need this to no more. I mean, yes, gas prices are going up, but we don't want to talk about this on this podcast because we're here to distract you. But
dude, I'm 100% with you. I did not know that 2 states do not participate. And it's just like, I'm thinking like, it almost seems like these German cocksuckers would do it on a dare. Almost like if it's two bulls that were in a room, it's like, hey, I got this real good idea. What if we turn the clocks back 1 hour?
Yes, that is so clever.
Right? Like that's probably, dude, that's exactly how it fucking went down.
Yeah. Das ist nicht so gut, as I learned from an Amish one time.
Dude, like, so, I mean, you're right, man, because it's confusing. The one plus I would say in this column is we are getting an extra hour of sunlight before the sun goes down.
No, yeah. You know what? I hear what you're saying now. But spring forward, that's the shittiest of the 2. Fall back, that's great. Because you know why? You get an extra hour at the bar. Spring forward, you lose an hour at the bar. It's 12 o'clock. Suddenly it's 2 o'clock. So you lose an hour of sleep and you lose an hour at the bar. So that's what gets me all riled up. And spring forward's the worst of the 2. I'll say that.
All right, all right. Well, I mean, that is something, I could totally understand. And you guys, we don't plan what we're going to do beforehand. I don't know what he's going to say. This cocksucker doesn't know what I'm going to say. And
No.
it's once again, like that Alanis Morissette song, isn't it iconic? Don't you think? Because Code Man's talking about springtime, daylight savings time. My dickhead of the week should be, balls deep into springtime festivities. I'm talking about spring training. But, they're not, because
No.
the MLB yous are my dickhead of the fucking week. All right. So right now, if you're not into baseball, that doesn't fucking matter, because I'm not that much more anyways either. So the MLB is in the middle of a cock out, and you're probably saying, no, Mark, it's a lockout. No, it's not. It is a cock out, because the owners and the players are both fucking sword fighting with their fucking John meats over who gets what. The owners are being greedy. The players are, I don't know what the fuck they want to do, but it's America's national fast time.
Yeah.
And there's a real possibility, Code Man, that we're not going to, there might be games canceled to start the seasons.
No fighting Phils. And this was a couple weeks ago. You said your dickhead of the week was that Bob Manfred. And you said he was locking the players out of the stadium. Is he
won't
still
let them
doing
in. He won't let them in.
So he locked all the doors.
He's like the janitor that's got a fucking key ring with all the fucking 30 teams. And I know I said it a couple weeks ago, the Manfred, but I am so heated and skeeted about this, because we love baseball, dude. This is the Phil's year. I mean, Harper is fresh off of fucking MVP C's.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was looking forward. Me and you, we always go down for Dollar Dog Night. And we're double fisting those dogs.
Dude. And we just yell at the players until they turn around and acknowledge us.
Yeah.
It's like one, left hand if you like titties, right hand if you like ass.
We've definitely been kicked out a few times. We've deserved it. But that's what makes it fun. And they keep letting us back in. You would think they would ban us or something. They would have a picture of us right there at the gate, but they just keep letting us in, and we keep getting kicked out. But that's what we do for fun.
Yeah. And I mean, Code Man, I'm sorry to be repetitious, talking about baseball again, but it's it's important.
I wanted to bring it up today too, so I'm glad you did, because it is bullshit. I saw someone explain it. So in just real quick, so the owners keep making money like this, and the players keep making money like this. So that's why they're having a holdout. So fuck the owners. Just give these players some money. You guys are still making money, even though baseball's not as big as it used to.
This is why.
Yeah. But
you know what I'm saying, dude?
No, this is why what?
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 Nah, that was like a rhetoric question. That was a rhetorical.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I wasn't looking for you to talk back to me.
Oh, it was radical. Okay.
Yeah. But
I read it wrong. Okay.
Yeah. I just, Manfred, I know you listen, cocksucker. I mean, a lot of our views are going up and up every week. So listen, dude, listen up and fucking listen, if you will. Get it together. But I guess the plus side of this is, if the season doesn't start, they might take scabs. So we might be able to have a shot to try out for the fucking Phillies.
Ooh, I did not think that. Let's get a league of our own set up. Let's get some women in there. Let's get Madonna and Rosie O'Donnell swinging some bats.
Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell, dude, playing third base for the fucking Phils. I mean, that would be.
She'd be crushing them.
Fucking dude. I'm down for it. I'll fucking.
She's a unit, dude. She can put her in a pitch hitter. She's gonna smack a couple across the fence.
Speaking of smacking across the fence, every week we're hitting more and more home runs. We're about like 10, 11, 13, 14, 15 episodes in, something like that. We appreciate all of the love that we get. We get some fan mail here and there, and we're just having a blast. We enjoy doing this. We enjoy yous for enjoying it. I'm just feeling gratitudinal today, and I just want to say thank you to the Bird Gang, fucking Bird Gang.
Yeah, fucking Bird Gang. Thanks everybody for listening. And maybe this is a good way to end it with a Cody conundrum.
That's right, yous guys. The holy skinnity, if yous will, of segments on Listen Up and Fucking Listen. We had our Hunt of the Week. We had our Dickhead of the Week. And this is how we cap it off with a Cody's conundrum.
All right. Since it's International Women's Day, I also like to think of women animals, okay? So my Cody conundrum is when a lady mouse is menstruating, do they use mouse pads?
I mean, oh, dude, that's a good conundrum, man. Oh, that got me. I'm
That's
like,
deep.
yeah, dude. No, because if you think about it, who uses mouse pads anymore except for mouses?
Yeah, mostly just
Maybe that's
mouses.
why I always had stains on my Hewlett Packard, fucking John. I thought it was my fucking my fucking my Jamba Juice, but apparently these fucking mouses are having periodicals on my fucking mouse pad, dude.
All right. Well, this was fun.
Stick that fucking feather in your ass. That was a good one, dude. I think I'm good. You good, dude?
I'm good. Yeah, this has been a fun one.
Yeah, you guys, life is short and so is your dick. So live it up while you can, when you can. Fucking Bird Gang, Cody.
Fucking Bird Gang, Mark.
All right, we'll see you next week. Thanks for listening. I tried to burp. I couldn't do it. Now I got fucking agita. No, I was trying to burp.
I ripped ass in the middle of that. Could you hear it?
No.
Oh, man, it was real loud. I felt embarrassed, so I just had to roll with it.